I think that it's key for a game platform to launch with some sort of equivalent of Diablo or like Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance or like Champions of Norath, like
So
that
this
style
covers it?
of game. And that's what Dungeon Hunter Alliance tries to do. This is another Gameloft game that got its start on the iPhone. It shows. I've got a character created, a warrior, I
What's his
believe.
name?
Oh, what did I name him? I was gonna just name him Warrior. Oh, I named him Big Jim. Because whenever I want all games to have character name randomizers now for games like this where it's just like I just don't, whatever.
Do you always default to warriors? You seem to pick like warriors or soldiers.
Yeah, I think I do. Like Magic using, I think just a lot of games just don't do ranged stuff very well, so I'm kind of shy away from it. You know, rogue, like warrior, just get up close and just.
Is that Big
cut
Jim?
dudes. That might be Big Jim there. Yeah. So I'm a resurrected king.
You've got a fairy.
Yeah, there are fairies.
Is that your familiar?
No, it's a fairy.
Okay.
There are like 8 fairies, and you collect them, and each fairy kind of has its own ability that you can use as a spell.
So
Like
you
this one
can't
is-
get like a goblin or something. You're
no,
stuck with
no, they're
fairies. Everybody's stuck with fairies.
This one's the lightning fairy.
She terrorizes me in my dreams.
The lightning fairy?
Yeah.
Well, it's, you know, if you see too much lightning during a lightning storm, the lightning fairy comes and leaves money under your pillow and steals all your teeth out of your mouth. So look out.
Oh, it's a bad trade-off.
It is a horrible trade-off. Because it's like $4 or something. You know, it's not like a lot of money. Okay, so this is just after getting out of the prologue. You kind of are resurrected because you were trying to resurrect your queen. You did so, but turns out she was evil when she came back to life, and that's bad.
What?
So 25 years have passed, and she has taken over the kingdom, and you are now resurrected. People don't recognize you, so that's kind of.
Is there like a princess or somebody that you can save? Like it's.
I'm
more
trying to
just
save the whole kingdom from my resurrected evil wife.
Okay. Oh, so you're the king.
Yeah, I'm the resurrected king because
All right.
she, as soon as I resurrected her, she killed me, and then took over the kingdom.
So then who resurrected you? The fairy?
Magic, yeah,
Magic,
fairies, something. I can use the right stick to move the fairy around. Stuck on troll duty. Now the royal tomb, kill all the trolls, but can you keep a secret? Big Jim says, of course. Thanaskar says, I'm scared of the dark, I'm scared of tombs, I'm scared of trolls. Celeste, my fairy, is all, pfft, you're like a brave enough guy. You can kill some of the trolls for me, I'd really appreciate it.
Well, that sounds like a fairy name.
Yeah. All right, so we got our quest here. I think that means, can I just go back down into the...
Enter the dead
The
pit.
dead pit. That sounds
Is that going
accurate.
to be the area here? So, you know, strength, dex, endurance, energy. Kind of spend points there as you level up. Inventory, you get gear, you equip it across different slots. I've got rings, I've got belts, I've got a skill section, not necessarily a skill tree, but these do open up as you increase in level. And you can equip the different fairies here. I've got lightning equipped. Return to the royal tomb. All right. All right.
Let's do it.
No,
Not in there?
I screwed that up. Okay, there we go. Now, enter the dead pit. This game has online multiplayer, so you can get in with multiple characters and hack it up if you like. 4-player total. And it's pretty basic. It's X button to get your swing on, then the other 3 buttons are mapped to skills. Right button to pick up stuff, and you'll notice that loot tends to pop out of enemies and objects in a very Diablo-like way.
Loading.
Well, it doesn't work because it's shot.
Is that the fairy
So you're
sound?
not seeing the loading screen. I don't even know if it works here.
There it is. Yeah. Oh.
Are you eating your
I'm
Vita?
eating the loading screen. Okay, here we are in the dead pit. That's my swing. I've got an axe. You see I can move this fairy around.
She do anything?
There will be hidden objects in the world that you can kind of move the fairy around to detect. So this is where I was earlier. I guess I need to go back. Not really sure what this is. Okay, well,
You go to the left?
head this way.
Just one attack? Is there a light heavy?
Yeah, one attack.
All right.
And then I've got abilities here, so I can hit square to do that attack, and you see that eats up some of my MP bar. And
Come on, fairy.
And I can do the lightning attack. I'm not. Oh, sorry. Left trigger to use potions, and right trigger, I imagine, if I get some blue potions, probably can use that stuff that way. Or actually, right triggers interact, so I can pick up these items that I'm getting. No
Slavery.
indication on that screen if those items are any good
So
or
you
not.
got to go back to the menu to figure out.
Yeah. There's an auto equip that'll try to kind of equip the best thing for you, but even early on, I haven't really found that to be super useful. I picked up a mirror ball. I think it's a mage weapon.
Oh, Sarah McLaughlin would be really happy for you.
Yeah.
I just love throwing those late 90s singer-songwriter jokes out.
Pretty much
Yeah.
directly right down the middle of the audience. They're all it's like, ha ha, boom. I will remember that joke. So the only thing the loot stuff is missing is that the items don't go when they fly out of stuff. To be kind of that full Diablo looking.
And it doesn't have that good like cling sound when it hits the ground
it
too.
doesn't. But you can kind of tell that's what they're going for. As they probably should. All right, that's a little book there. Oh, geez, that's a guy.
Well, I mean, Gameloft's traditional MMO is to look at something successful. Is it not on this platform? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Very true. I'm trying to figure out, like, because this is Dungeon Hunter Alliance. They have done Dungeon Hunter Alliance, and Dungeon Hunter 2
Yeah.
for various platforms.
I'm not sure where this falls in the pantheon of
I
Dungeon
don't know
Hunter.
that this is an original game. I think this might just be a port of the first game with a different name, but I can't say for sure. It was unclear. Now that I played a little bit of it and know what the story of this game is, maybe that'll help me link it all together.
There's some game that Sony showed at E3 that was a Diablo-ish game
Right,
that
that's-
they had cross-platform play with cross saves and stuff like that.
Rune?
That sounds.
Hello, big guy.
Enslaved
skills.
troll.
You could unslave him if he just would stop attacking.
I'm gonna unenslave him with this axe. All right, we need a potion there. So potions actually refill both bars. So
Single potion.
yeah, single potion system. Stupid goblin slaver.
No touch stuff.
Oh, that's the touch is how you cast the lightning. Your fairy ability. Imagine there must be some kind of cooldown on that. I feel like the hits don't really connect super well. Like it's hard to get a sense of like when your swings are connecting and when they're not. Like it's just missing missing more than it should, or it needs like a ting, like hey, you hit armor, so you're not doing damage, or some kind of other sound effect.
So do you have to keep moving that fairy along? Or?
No, it'll automatically
okay.
move.
All right.
It'll kind of stick where you leave it for a little bit, and then it'll eventually just float up and come along.
You just level up?
I think I might
Is that
have.
what that
I think
noise
you
was? That
did.
was dramatic.
You're now 3.
That's the wrong button. I gotta hit select to get here. This game would probably benefit from more touch controls and stuff because it does. I guess it does do some of this stuff, but so I get a skill point to spend. Better block. So kind of passive skills here. Cleave, a wide angle attack. Let's get cleave. Let's assign it to
Everybody who plays D&D knows fighters go for cleave, man.
Yeah.
Go for that early.
Good wide multi-enemy attack here. So I get a couple of points here to spend across these kind of core stats. You can't really spend and unspend from this screen. So like once you hit the button, it seems like you have committed that point.
Endurance and strength.
So it's kind of a little frustrating to be like, oh wait, I didn't want to spend those points there. I want to go back. Oh wait, I can't go back.
No confirm.
Yeah, no confirm. Just those points are gone. So if you want to see like, oh, what would energy do for me? You don't get to know. All right, so and
Soul chopper.
it'd be better if if there was like a better kind of like item compare stuff.
Like some sort of coloring system in the actual attributes.
Yeah, something like that here. So I can, if I take an item here, I can equip it to 2 different sets and then swap between sets using the D-pad, or I can just transmute it into gold immediately if I just want to get rid of it. You don't get as much as if you had brought it back to a dude, I think, but sometimes you got to make those tough choices.
Is there any specialization between the different weapons, like axes versus?
I haven't seen anything on any sort of tree that, oh, I got shake for something. I guess I got stunned or something. I haven't seen any sort of item specialization stuff. But, there are class-specific weapons. Like, I can't equip that mirror ball, for example. It's a little messy, too. It's like it's kind of hard to tell what's going on up close.
She trying to talk to you?
Yeah. Let me clear these guys out. She's trying to tell me there's something hidden nearby. So you see she's kind of pulsating here. I can just stop her and just kind of then move around until I find it. And then that's basically just another chest. And there's a fat crystal in there and a slave ring. Gave her the old rusty crossbow. It's a dungeon, and I'm hunting. It's Dungeon Hunter.
Accurate.
What are you
It
hunting
is not
for?
lying to you in the title of the game.
I'm hunting dungeons.
Would you like me to read the back of the box for you?
Yes.
The epic journey begins.
Okay.
Chef.
All right.
Save the world of, what is it? Gothicus?
Gothicus.
Is that where that's what you're the king of? You're the king of Gothicus?
Yeah.
It's like a club that goth kids hang out. It's
my favorite rap metal band.
Yeah.
It started to run out of fancy names, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, this is also from the depths of hell.
Okay. All right.
And squash the evil ambitions of a tyrannical queen.
That is.
Actually, kind of tragic. So they were married.
It was their wedding day, I guess.
Wow.
She fell sick, and
So it's not actually her. She's like infected with a demon, or is she doing?
she's been resurrected, and yeah, something probably came back with her. It's not really clear what happened there. Giant skeletons. I cleaved that giant skeleton. Cloven. Don't walk in the fire. That's always good advice, but just I think especially here.
I want to see you use that big lightning attack.
All right.
There we go.
And that's Dungeon Hunter Alliance, you guys.
Picked up a blue.
Save it out here. And that's available for the PlayStation Vita. And the series is available on other platforms as well. So now you know.